twilight, I feel I'm rising. Low up below me, can see you crying. And there's a whisper, they look like angels, but I won't follow. No, I will stay here. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you. There's so much beauty, everything's vibrant, and there's music in the silence, but it really hurts me to see you crying. I'm high above you, wish you could see me flying. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you.
Hey guys, welcome back to another live stream. Today in this stream, we're going to be playing some more Minecraft BagelMaster Builder. Now, for those of you who have not seen the previous 72 streams, I highly recommend checking them out. Last stream, we completed the mineshaft/cave area. So, that was a lot of fun to do. We got to detail it. We got to, it was mainly just detailing it and finishing the half that we hadn't completed. Here, hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, I need a reload. That way I can get the vibrant visuals. I had to take a screenshot earlier today for my 70-second stream. Because every 6 streams, I take a screenshot of all the progress we did in those 6 streams. So, I forgot to change vibrant visuals off. That way, my render distance can go back to normal and things. Okay, there we go. So yeah, last stream over here, oh yeah, I forgot. We made it to where the mineshaft entrances look more like natural caves. At least I did what I could to the best of my ability. We added pathways connecting to the mineshafts, as well as this half of the mineshaft we completed, as well as detailing the entire cave system, or mineshaft, to make it look like ores have been mined out of the walls. And then we also added more to the cave here to make it to where there's actually ores in the ceiling and walls and everything. Hello, IDK, who I am. How's my day going? It's going pretty well. How about yours? Okay, so... I didn't think this far ahead. What should our next project be? There are many things that I need to do, such as building custom trees everywhere where you see the grass. And I need to build up the castle walls. I need to complete the castle and arena in the center here, as well as make it to where all of the outside of the map is a giant, what's it called? A giant mountain. And I also need to complete the dungeons I've been wanting to make. There is another cave that I've also been meaning to make, so I could start that this stream. Hmm. Oh, I could also expand the sewer system to actually connect to different points of the map. Because for those of you who do not know, all I did for the other areas is just block off the areas. But I might make it to where they connect to some other wells at some point. But I'm not 100% sure. Make a statue? Of what? I mean... Okay, so, for those of you who do not know, I was inspired to start this series by another series. There's this YouTuber, um, Grazzy, I think it was. But he made all of Breath of the Wild in Minecraft. And there's the dragons that he made, which kind of made me want to make a castle with a dragon wrapping around it. So I might do that in the final product of the castle. However, I'm still not 100% positive about doing that. That'd be very difficult. But then again, this is my Giant Master Builder, where I'm trying to improve my skills. And things I struggle with in Minecraft now is mainly, what was it? I mainly struggle with statues as well as, well, trees, I guess, is another thing. I think there are some other things I struggle with that I just can't think of currently. Okay, well... I guess... Sorry. I guess we can start working on the dungeons now. Or do I want to do the other cave first? Okay. So what I want to do is, basically, this dungeon over here is unique, where it actually goes up the mountain, and because of that, that means there will be a huge space underneath the mountain that I'm going to use for building a giant glowing mushroom biome cave area. And since I just built a cave, it might be good to do, since I still have cave building stuff still in my brain. Okay. I think I'm going to do the dungeon. Yeah. Because after we get all the dungeons done, then the rest of the project is really just one more cave, trees, castle walls, mountain, and the central castle. Hold up, trees. cave, castle walls, mountain. So roughly only like 4 things left after I get all the dungeons done. So that'll be fun. So yeah, I guess let's do that. So I don't hold up. I need to make sure my audio's on. Okay, because sometimes I turn off my audio when I'm watching a video and playing Minecraft at the same time. Uh, now I just need to figure out what materials I'm going to use. I at first, when I was thinking about making the dungeons, I was thinking all the materials were going to be the same and use the deep slate bricks since that's what all the castles are made out of. Or the central castle and the outer castle. But I could make each dungeon unique to where like one is an ice dungeon and one is like a sewer dungeon or something like that and so forth. A fire dungeon. Ooh, I can make one based off the nether and all that. Okay, well if that's the case, I need to actually debate on where I want everything. Okay. I think if I were to make an ice dungeon, I'd make it here since it's going up the mountain. If I make like a normal looking dungeon where it's like stone bricks and everything, kind of like the actual dungeons in Minecraft, I'll put it in this biome. Entrance for that is where is the entrance? Oh, there. So yeah, I'll probably put it in here. And then this dungeon, I'd also want it to look moderately normal, but at the same time, I don't know. And then there's supposed to be a dungeon down here in the cave area. However, I forgot to make an entrance for it, so... Okay. What blocks do we have? I haven't really used mud for anything. So I could do that. Oh. Ooh. I could make it like a woodsy dungeon. Like a nature dungeon. How many nature enemies are in the game, really, though? Okay, we have the bogged. The creaking, however, you can't kill that. Okay, so spiders, the bogged. Slimes, maybe? Okay, so now what I'm thinking is all the dungeons have a normal mob area, or like just normal mobs, where all the dungeons will contain maybe creepers, but definitely zombies and skeletons. And then that way I can fill out the rest of the dungeons with other mobs. For example, if I make a normaler looking dungeon, I would probably add all the illagers into that dungeon. If I make a like nature dungeon, I'll add spiders and the bogged and the breeze. Yeah, because the breeze is like a wind, and the wind is nature, so I guess that would work. Then ice one. Do we have any ice like, variants, really. Hmm. I guess we don't. So hopefully Mojang adds some ice skeletons and zombies into Minecraft in the future. That'd be fun. But for now, if we're gonna make a nature dungeon, let's see. Mud, definitely. Wood is also probably something that we need. Okay, moss is definitely a good idea to add. I would say the muddy mangrove roots, however, I would only be able to place them. Well, I don't know. Do I need to add a light source? Probably do. Which, if I do, then the frog lights would be good. Hmm. I guess this is about it. Now my only concern is having to really texture the dungeon, as well as mapping it out and everything. Okay, is it that? There we go. Night vision. Or maybe we'll just make it to where the walls are always wood and moss. And then the floors are always mud bricks and moss, or something like that. Three, four. Okay, this should be fine so far. So now the main thing is that we need to go downwards. That way we have a lot more room to work with. Okay, I'm gonna set the world to nighttime. That way, we don't keep getting flashbanged or whatever from the night vision and the day. Okay, on one hand, I just want to make it drop and have, like, water at the bottom. That was weird. But on the other hand, I don't know. Okay, so far I am liking the feeling of this dungeon, though. This is actually looking a lot better than I thought it was going to. Oh, wait, we have a ton of room this way. I didn't realize that. Okay, well... I have to admit now that I really haven't had all that much experience with making dungeons or anything like that. Usually what I do is just make a maze and hope for the best. I will say it's gonna be moderately annoying working with these wood blocks. Because I have to make sure I'm placing them all the correct way. I realize now I just have to make a single wide staircase, and then I can fill it in. Preferably, I can make this low enough to where players that are walking on the outside cannot hear. Hopefully that's possible. What is this? I am making a dungeon for my map. And it's supposed to be a, like, nature-themed dungeon, so I'm using mud bricks and wood for it, as well as moss and verdant frog lights. Okay, well, I think this should be deep enough down to where I don't have to worry about uh, monster noises, potentially. But we'll see. If you can end up hearing them from walking around, oh well, it'll be fine. Oops. I definitely prefer building with blocks that aren't, that don't change rotation depending on how you look. Okay, so I guess we'll make, like, the main area now. Like, that was the dungeon entrance, but then this is where it becomes more of a maze. Do I play Minecraft, Bedrock, or Java? I play on Bedrock. I much prefer the ease of playing Bedrock compared to Java, in the sense of, for me, it's easier to place blocks and build, and it's also easier for me to play with my friends on Bedrock than Java. Also, more people have Bedrock than Java, so that's another reason. Okay. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, here we go. Okay, because I do not want to have to deal with blocks that change orientate. I think orientation is the right word. Since I don't want to have to deal with blocks that change orientation when building in this area, I'm going to use them only for hallways and stairways. Because otherwise this would be very painful. One, two, three, four. Two, three, four. Now that I'm thinking about it, are there any Minecraft, was it MMO RPG style servers out there? Because now that I'm building this map, I have been getting curious lately. Because if there isn't, then I am definitely heavily considering either turning this map into one, or starting from scratch at some point and making one. Because I think that'd be kind of fun. Traveling different villages, upgrading gear, going to different biomes to get different ore, all sorts of things like that. I think that could be kind of fun. Okay, hold up. I want to try... if it didn't connect here in the middle, that would look really cool. I do wish there was a debug stick in Bedrock Edition. Okay, that will suffice for now. Because that's supposed to be like the main dungeon entrance, and then this is like the first dungeon area. Now the question is... Oh, I should have built this a little further out, I realize. It should be fine, actually, now that I think about it. Because since there's not a whole ton of room to work with this way... I don't know, I might... I think I'll just make this like a treasure room or something over here. And have it to where if you beat all the enemies in this room... it'll unlock this area or something. Am I going to stream tomorrow? Yes. However, I don't know what stream I'm doing. I might do a Saturday Surprise stream, which for those of you who do not know, a Saturday Surprise stream is typically where I play a game that I either don't stream often or normally I don't have really any idea about what it is about. And that's typically how I start new series and things. Or on Saturdays, I will stream whatever other series I'm doing at the time. For example, every Monday and Thursday, I'm actually streaming a game called Mio, also called Memories in Orbit. So I'm either going to do that tomorrow, a Saturday Surprise stream tomorrow, or... Well, I can't really say or, because it either will be a surprise or it will not. Okay, I think leaving this actually as wood is better. That way it'll add some more detail to the room. I will be adding doorways on these walls here in a bit. It just, for now, is going to be easier to make the walls all moss. Okay. I'm not the greatest at making domes. However, I will try to do my best for this area. Because I think having this being a dome here in the center will make it look a lot nicer. Wait. That right? I think so. Okay, I guess for now I'm just gonna try my best to copy this. Actually, if I turn this into a Minecraft server, I will be adding like tons of different mods and things to help manage everything. For example, one thing would be these castle towers each have parkour in them. And I want to make it to where you have to unlock them based on difficulty, so after you complete this first one here, you'll unlock that one, and then after you beat that one, you'll unlock that one, and so forth. And if I do add mods and stuff that can do that, then something I'd also do is probably turn this into like a boss room or something. So that might be a cool idea that I'll do. Actually, the more I'm thinking about this, the more I realize that I might not actually be able to turn this into a server hub. Because I don't actually know how much servers can handle, or Minecraft server hubs can handle. I have seen them do PvP before. And the rest is just really side quests and parkour. I haven't seen anything extravagant, really, with Minecraft server hubs. So that actually has me a little worried now. I'm still gonna build it and everything, It's just I might not be able to do everything that I was hoping to if I were to make this into a Minecraft server. This is actually looking quite nice so far. Okay, now that I think about it, I probably didn't have to destroy all of that. Well, yeah. I was originally planning on using trial chambers, or not trial chambers, trial spawners to summon enemies for this area. However, I'm not going to add that anymore, currently anyways, in case I do use mods and everything, because that might add some technical issues or strain if I were to make this into a server hub. Anyways, oh, well, that's an issue. Okay, that definitely helps liven up the area. Okay. I will continue, however, I need to use the restroom, so I will be right back. Okay. I am back. Okay. Let's continue. So, I added the wood here to make it look, or to add extra detail, but also to make it to where it seems like the frog lights are actually growing out of the wood itself, or it's like the wood blossoming or whatever. So, that's why I added the wood there. It's also helping add a little extra detail to the moss room area thing. Not sure what you want to call it. Okay, when I look at it from up here, I kind of want to make or use like stained glass or something to make it look cool. But I'm not sure. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. I've always wanted to try the glass fog effect. So, I want to see if that would look good here. I'm not 100% sure how you do it. Is it like you do 3 layers of one, and 3 layers of the next, and then so forth? No. Is it alternating that you have to do? Definitely not all the same one. Okay, that's what you want to do, apparently. Now... Okay, it's not looking as great as I thought it would. Can I get the effect just with that many layers of glass? I cannot. Okay. Oh well. I was hoping. So now what can I do instead? Is my random tick speed set to 0? Yes, it is. Perfect. I want to see if this helps liven up the room or not. That does help it a lot, I think. Okay, now something I will do is... I want to use the spruce wood. For a doorway here. I think I have seen this design somewhere before. But I did want to kind of use it myself, so... Ooh, what if... For the sides here... Instead... You go up and down. Maybe just up and down for it all. Yeah, it looks better. However, I feel like something is still off. But I don't know what. This is the only area where I'm doing the dead end because I think having this area as like a boss fight area or room or something would be really cool. And then if I do make this into a server hub, I can actually have it load into basically its own map, kind of like Skywars or Skyblock or something. And that should hopefully fix it. Or make it to where I can have the boss fights and everything. Okay, anyways, what to do for the roof? Hmm. No, that won't work. Never mind. Does that look right? I feel like I did something to mess that up. There we go. Okay. Let's try and make it look like it was supporting the roof. However, it doesn't really work with that. Hmm. Can I get the effect with tinted glass? I can. I don't know. This will do. Okay. Is this ceiling high enough? I hope it is. Right, hold up, let's check down here. Yeah, that should be plenty high enough. And then we'll get leaf particles falling into the area. That'll be nice. Oh yeah, so, has anyone seen the announcement for Minecraft Dungeons 2? That was very fun to see. With, apparently like a new Warden variant or something. That looks like it could be very fun to play. Part of me is hoping, though, that it's mainly just... that it's not another game, but more of basically just DLC that expands upon the original greatly. Because if it's taken place in the same world and everything, and I feel like it should be more of a DLC than anything. Oh, that's cool. Oh, this looks really cool. I like that a lot. Okay, that makes me really happy. I like the looks of this area. I was thinking I was gonna have to put, like, support beams or something in the trees. But, yeah, it looks really good without it. It's its own game, not a DLC. Yeah, oh well. Well, we got this main area done, so that's nice. So now it's just these two different pathways, and we need to make them into their own mazes. Oh well, these stairways will, I guess, be a bit larger than the normal ones. Okay, yeah, I really like this area. Okay, well... Was the original hallway 4 blocks tall or lower? It was 3 blocks tall. Okay. I think we should change it. But we'll see. Actually, let's leave it at the 4 blocks tall. That'll make things feel a little bit more spacious down here. Okay, it's definitely easier to go up the stairs than down for placing the blocks. Okay, well... Trying to figure out how to place the frog lanterns. Or where to start them off, anyways. One, two, three, four. There. Now I just need to figure out how to make this actually feel more, maze-like. Making it feel like you're traveling through logs, though, seems quite fun. Oh, hello, Unstable Edits. Welcome to the stream. Hope you've had a great day so far. Currently, we are working on dungeon pathways. Hmm. Maybe this will make it look better. I mean, it is better, but not great. Okay, that's better. It's mainly the corners. I don't know. If if they could add wood stairs, that might help. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Anyways.
To bark again or not to bark again? That is the question. Please check on Nico now.
You need to go far enough down that won't interact with this. So if the highest it'll go is 9. Seven, 8, 9. Yeah, that should be good. So I think what I'm going to do for this area is, or for this dungeon, is it's not really going to have that many twists and turns. Mainly because I don't want to have to figure out how to make blocks that turn, depending on how you place them, into a turning hallway. So I'm going to make it to where, since this is supposed to be like the starting dungeon area, this is going to be like it's all straight paths, but at the same time it'll be slightly more confusing than not, if that makes sense. I don't think I explained that the best I could, but I might have. I don't know. Anyways, do I remember Path of Pain 2.0 during Neo? Yes, that was very painful at the start. Gave me lots of flashbacks. Anytime there's parkour with chainsaws, it's definitely going to give me flashbacks of the Path of Pain from Hollow Knight. However, I think what might be more painful is the parkour towers that I have. Because, for those of you who do not know, I have these towers all over the map. Or I have 4 of the towers at the 4 corners of the map. And each of them have parkour in them from top to bottom. However, I have recorded me doing the parkour. If any of you guys have seen my gaming ideas of the week videos for Minecraft anyways, you'll see me parkouring in them. I've never been able to beat the towers without having checkpoints of me flying back up to where I fell. So, if I were to do all 4 towers in one sitting, it would definitely be a lot more painful than the Path of Pain, I think. And I haven't even been able to beat the first tower without cheating. Or checkpoints. Technically, the checkpoints are cheating, so yeah. Okay, I need to avoid going this way. I guess, now that I think about it, if I have nothing else really to stream at some point, I could just stream me trying to do my parkour towers. Don't know what I would call it. Maybe I just call it, like, the Towers of Pain. Because, like I said, there's not any checkpoints. Actually, now that I'm talking about it, I'm gonna try and do an attempt and see how far I get. The thing that makes it harder is in my shorts is that I'm also doing it in F1 mode. So I don't know exactly where I'm at. I'm doing a lot better than I thought I would. Yeah, I'm doing surprisingly better than I thought I was going to do. I think this is the furthest I've ever made it without falling, actually. Oh, okay. That one does not count. Mainly because my screen froze. I don't know if you guys were able to see that, actually. So now it might just seem like I'm lying. But I promise you that my screen did freeze as I hit the jump, or right around as I hit the jump button. Okay, that one was an actual fail, though. Oh well. So we were able to make it close to halfway up the tower, maybe? So not too bad. So... how's y'all's day been? My day's been pretty good. I've been, what have I done today? I played, some games with my siblings, so that was fun. Me and my brothers like to play, what was it? Oh yeah, Fortnite Bed Wars, so that's always fun to play with them. Welcome back, Timmy. Welcome to the stream. Hope you've had a great day so far. Currently, we are working on the dungeon pathways. How did I do this from up here? Okay. What does it look like without my night vision? Okay, not too bad. Need to put some lights in this hallway. What does in here look like? It is quite dark. I definitely prefer it if it's completely filled in with the leaves. I was gonna say, but it's not too bad like this, but I prefer it with it only being the azalea leaves. It makes me think of a more garden-y theme. I don't know. How dare you, Kagan? I'm trying to get people to eat more bagels and donuts. Because... Now, what was my reasonings? Bagels can be healthy for you and just as unhealthy for you as donuts. So, for example, if you want to eat something healthy, you can have a BLT with a bagel. Or you can make egg sandwiches with bagels. I've had a burger with a cheese bagel before. That was actually really, really good. And yeah. And then there's this one place that we went to with, it was, I think, in Las Vegas area, where it was a bagel shop. And the bagels there, they had some really good healthy bagels and some really, really good sweet bagels. And it was really nice there. Donuts are better. Kagan! How dare you betray me? I don't know how to respond to this, really. I mean, earlier I thought you were on Team Bagels. Okay, yes, this helps a lot. Okay, that looks wrong without the wood there. Oh, I know what I can do. There we go. Actually, we'll make it look like it was collapsed in with moss. Okay, There we go. Oh, that looks really cool. Kalen is better. Who is this Kalen you speak of? Okay, yeah, I really like the dead end looking like that, where it's collapsed tunnels. Oh, you know where I should have done this dungeon? I should have had at least the central area underneath my giant tree over here. That would have made so much more sense than what I'm doing currently. Now, well, that would have been really cool, though. Me? I am the BagelMaster. Could I start calling the like button the bagel button? That'd be interesting. Oh, that'd be a cool feature, though, for YouTube, to allow you to change the image of the like button. So for my channel, I could change it to being a bagel. That'd be a really cool feature, actually. I think that could be really fun. Okay, I kind of want to make this a parkour tunnel. Actually, huh. I was going to say let's do it on the other side, but let's do it here. Wait, but then how do I make this parkour if it's this shallow? Oh, I know. Hold up. Okay, 619, 637. I need to make this a 7. Perfect. Oh, and then I can make it to where there's drowns here if you fall in. That'd be cool. There we go. trying not to make it too easy, however, it seems like I failed at that. Oh well. Anything else we can do? Oh, wait. If only I could place this on wood. Oh no. Oh, I didn't know I can put seagrass on wood. Now it's kind of like flowing moss. Very nice. Ooh, okay, if there is something I'd do with mods, I'd change the water to being actually toxic. So that way this is more like a swamp area instead. Okay, instead of doing parkour over here, I will make it a moss maze. That'd be cool. Well, actually, no, let's do water, so that way any pathway that's on this level of the maze, or of the dungeon, the lowest level here, will be filled with water. That way, if you want to avoid the watery areas, you have to be a level higher. And it's because, you know, all the water collects down here. I can do a moss maze up above. Oops. Very nice. Well, I think for now I'm gonna end the stream because we've gotten a lot done. Let's see, we've gotten all of this from the entrance here down to this like main lobby area, all the way down to the lowest level water section. We've done quite a bit. So next stream, let's see, that'll be the 74th. So next stream, we'll continue working on the dungeon and see how big we can make it. So yeah, anyways, hold up. There we go. There. So, I want to say, thank you for watching. I'll see y'all later. Please like, subscribe to the channel, and comment which kind of stream you'd like to see me do next. Also, if you'd like to play with me or other members of the Bagel Army, please join my Discord server. Link is in the description. And without further ado, have a bagular day, and bye guys.